These guys do so much work for us. You gotta help them out. They give us these beautiful trails to walk on, keep these parks nice and safe. Lend them a hand, encourage them. Thank them for their efforts. We're in New Mexico. We want to welcome you to El Morro. Wow, Kayla, this place looks incredible. All right, thanks for joining us today in America's Parks. We got a great video coming your way. We are way out in western New Mexico at one of the first national monuments ever established. This is called El Morro. That's the visitor center, and I think we're climbing to the top of those bluffs. Ready to go? Hey, stay tuned. All right, Kayla, I shouldn't have to warn you, but just in case. Where's the hard part? Is that this right here?
This is the hard part right
Oh,
here.
right there.
Gotcha. Yeah, recommendation would be to do the Headland trail backwards, because that way you can do the hard part first and get that out of the way and do see everything that there is to see. General consensus of the staff is that it's easier to do it backwards.
I like that. We're going on the Headland trail right now. This is the major trail here at El Morro. It's a loop trail. It's 2 miles long, elevation change of roughly 250 feet. Everything you see in this video, the goal is to have completed within 2 hours. That's moving pretty quick. Not 2 hours to do this trail, but just 2 hours to do this entire park, because we want to head out of here by noon and hit petroglyphs in Albuquerque. And also we were informed that this trail boasts of 3 highlights. One is the natural pond that would draw settlers from all over the area to come to this specific location. Second is the Inscription Wall. And third are the amazing bluffs that you see behind us. Lord willing, we'll be up on top of those pretty soon. Look at that view, Kayla. That's not the one you want to see, is it? A whole lot of stairs. Let's go.
Welcome to Encina. Another reward for hiking the Headland Trail is the ancestral Puebloan ruin at Encina, or place of writing on rock. Between approximately 1275 to 1350 AD, up to 1,500 people lived in this 875-room Pueblo. This location was very strategic because it was located near the only source of water for very many miles.
And you can also imagine, because of its location on the top of this bluff, that this fortress was nearly impenetrable.
Encina was partially excavated in the 1950s, and masons and archaeologists continue to work towards stabilization.
This is pretty neat. So we passed the Pueblo. Now we're going to walk on this natural bridge that spans the bluff. How you doing, gentlemen?
Pretty good.
Thank you so much for your work.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Point out is that beautiful rock that's just coming out of the middle of the canyon right there. That's incredible. Normally they have big cairns,
Yeah.
or they have, you know, signs, but this is actually grooved in. The trail's grooved into the rock.
So this is actually, it's practically a historic trail at this point. It was made in the 1930s by the Civil Works Administration.
Some steep switchbacks. Get back down to the ground surface and connect with the Inscription Trail. And Kayla, I would say, based upon the advice of that wonderful park ranger we spoke with, that going clockwise is more advisable than going counterclockwise, despite what the map says to do.
Oh yeah, totally.
That was good advice. Thank you. Need a break? Want me to push it for you?
Take up there.
You sure? Want me to take some, take a few yards for you? I'm serious.
You guys?
Yeah, I'm serious. Here.
Sure.
Yeah, take a break. Here, take a break. Will you glass me a bottle of water? You sure? Yeah. Let's do it, baby. Come on, Kayla. Let's help these guys
Just
out.
up there behind you.
You know?
Start breaking.
Hey, we get to enjoy the parks. We got to do all the work, you know? We got to do some work as well. There you go.
All right.
Thanks for your work, guys.
Yep, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Woo.
Rest of your day.
Now that was a workout.
This will give you information about some of the inscriptions that you'll see. There's over 2,000 inscriptions and 200 petroglyphs spanning 1,000 years of history. So there's a lot to see and not a whole lot of information out there, so I definitely recommend just taking this with you.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Giving it a read.
Petroglyphs were written into the sandstone by the Native Americans, usually using an animal antler or a harder rock called a hammerstone. Spaniards used their daggers or horseshoe nails to inscribe their names and their messages. And the pioneers and other settlers along the trail of the westward expansion probably used a hammer, chisel, knives, nails, and other tools. So we're going to take a little look at the inscriptions. We have a nice little guide that explains each one to us, and then we'll wrap things up. Let's go.
So this one here is one of the oldest and famous ones. A governor of New Mexico inscribed it in 1605.
This one here is pretty fascinating. Each stop has its own story. We're at number 15 of 23 different stops. This is Sarah Fox, also known as Sally Fox. She's coming across westward expansion, gets shot with an arrow, lives to tell about it, and then inscribes her name up here on the wall. So this pool right here is definitely one of the highlights of El Morro. This water hole is what put this location on the map. Only freshwater source for many miles away. The Native Americans, the US military, Spanish, early English explorers, strategic stop right here at this water source. No springs, collection of natural rainwater, about 12 feet deep. Pretty cool. So overall, good stay here. And as we'd ask you always, please subscribe to our channel. Just go ahead, hit that little red button right there. Ring the bell for notifications. And remember, please, as always, there's room for you on every one of our national park adventures. Thanks so much for traveling with us, and have a great day.